So what if sending a message didn't mean actually sending the data, but instead you could create that message somewhere else instantly, the message itself. That's the core idea behind quantum teleportation, and that's what our project EntangleME explores. So hello, this is Athar, and here I'm going to explain our project which we have been building this week, called EntangleME. Now I know teleportation sound like sci-fi, but in quantum physics, it's a real thing. It doesn't move matter or information through space like Star Trek. Instead, it uses entanglement, a strange link between particles, so that state of one particle can be transferred to another, even if they're far apart. Okay, so how it's work? To teleport a quantum state, you don't send the particle itself. You share an entangle pair first, make some measurement, send to classical bit over a normal channel, and boom, the other side reconstruct the exact original state. In simple terms, imagine writing a secret in invisible ink. Instead of sending the paper, you somehow make the message appear on someone else's paper instantly and securely. So our vision with EntangleMe is to take this powerful, provably secure communication principle and bring it into something everyone understand, like a simple chat app, not just for fun, but as a small step toward the future of quantum internet. So what we have built, basically EntangleMe is already a walking prototype of a quantum teleportation based message system. Yeah, it's a quantum teleportation based message system. Of course, we don't have actual quantum hardware in our pocket yet, so we use Qiskit to simulate the teleportation process. So the workflow is: first the sender choose a bit 0 or 1, which represents the message. Then the backend runs the quantum teleportation protocols, create an entangle pair, encode the message, perform bell measurement, and send classical bits. Lastly, the receiver's qubit is updated and we measure it. That's teleported message. Yeah, that's the teleported message. So what our app has, since it's a messaging app, we have a really well made front end. Still, it's a prototype though, but it is very well made. For backend, we are using Python Flask, which is running a quantum simulation. And yeah, about deployment, so it is a tricky thing, but we tried our best. I would suggest you should read our documentation, how we are exactly doing the deployment to showcase. Now the most important point, why does this matter? Right now most secure messaging apps rely on mathematical encryption. If you know, quantum computers could one day break those methods, but quantum communication, which includes teleportation, it is quantum proof, and it can detect any eavesdropping attempt instantly. So EntangleMe shows how we could integrate quantum channels into everyday apps. And here is the big picture. As soon as quantum networks are available, our simulation can be swapped with actual quantum hardware with minimal code changes. That means the same chat app could be one of the first UIs of quantum internet. So yeah, that is the crazy thing. Now I'm going to play a clip in which one of our teammates is going to showcase how actually this qubit 0 and 1 get transferred, get teleported one browser into another. It showcases how it's actually work.
Hello, so I am Akshay Jogi. I have been a part of this project as a front-end developer. So I'm here to present you the quick demo of our EntangleMe project. Let me give you a short walkthrough to the project structure. This is the front-end part. Here at the root, we have a source file, APIs for the client, APIs, REST APIs, and fast APIs. This is 404. This one for the 404 page floating animation. These are the components: chat component, layout, our main layout, quantum component, and for quantum visualization. These are the UI, search and UI we have used. These are some custom component pages we have made, not found, landing page, and this is the lib folder and types to determine the type safeties, chats and quantum types. And these are all the main tab.txt of our project. And here you can see the index CSS, main TXS, and all these are the other configuration files of our project site shown tailwind, white, and this package JSON, doc.json, and the main index.html page. So let's give you a quick walkthrough of our project here. So I just joined a room on one of the browser. Let me join on the other one. So as you can see, both the users are connected now. I will do a send one from my Akshad ID. It will update it here. You can see that. Let's send one from Ayush account. As you can see, it's getting updated on the both the browsers. We are doing the quantum teleportation here. You can check all the docs on our GitHub account. We have our doc folder for explanation of how we use quantum in it, and that's all. We have a leave room, so we can leave the room, and it's get updated real time. So that's our simulation of quantum networks, how we can send networks messages on quantum networking. Thank you.
So in the next clip, I walk through our code space on GitHub real quick in a very simple way. So go and do check our GitHub repo. It is the link is in the description. EntangleME GitHub repo. We have a good README file here with all the links. So this is how you can clone this repo and all. This is the production deployment and like everything about EntangleMe and yeah, how we are using Classiq to auto generate the teleportation circuit. So that's how we are using Classiq in this in our project. And our repo has, I mean, our app has mainly two main sections. First is front end, which is here. So yeah, this is our front end. If you go on, this is our front end. And about backend, so we have a backend which is using Flask and quantum simulation, basically. So we are using Qiskit and like we have the circuits. We are trying to use it class IQ to generate the circuit automatically. So this is our backend. And the most important thing, everything about the repo and everything we have built so far, it is really hard to explain in a video. So we have a really detailed docs. We have so many detailed docs here. The class IQ setup, EntangleME.md, especially the docs MD, it explain how the project flow work, how we got the idea and how we build it. So yeah, this is our GitHub repo, and we try to explain everything as how we build it, how we got the idea. So yeah, this is our repo and our code space of EntangleMe. So yeah, that was our code base. So the code is modular, meaning if tomorrow we got access to real quantum links between two cities, we could just swap the simulator backend with actual hardware API calls, and UI would work exactly the same. So yeah, it's crazy. Lastly, I would like to thank our team. All of us worked really hard for this project. It was so fun, and thank you so much for Class IQ to host such event. We build it with love for Class IQ Hack 2025. And yeah, Entangle Me is just a step toward bringing communication into apps we use every day. Today it's a hackathon project. Tomorrow it could be how we send the most secure message in the world. Thanks for watching. See you when the quantum internet comes in.